if Dune Part 1 was Star Wars, this to me was very much The Empire Strikes Back, which is my favorite of the Star Wars films. And I just think it's an incredibly exciting expansion of all the things you introduced in the first one.
Maybe it's time that we reward these big budget spectacle movies, especially a movie like Dune Part 2, which breaks all boundaries on what a big box office spectacle movie can be. It's more than a sci-fi movie. It's more than an action movie. I think it's one of the greatest movies of all time, which is why Dune 2 will be a major focus of mine throughout this Oscar season. I don't care what critics says. I don't care what experts says. I do believe that people will have this movie in their hearts. Even the Academy members, even the arty people who only enjoy smaller movies, who look down upon the bigger movies. And while I don't have Denis Villeneuve at number 1 to win this particular category, I think this year is very stacked. So I'm not going to put him at number 1, and I'm not going to pretend that Denis Villeneuve is the favorite to win. If you look at the history of Oscars, even rewarding them with a nomination, like these big directors with a nomination, is a big deal. Chris Nolan got his first Best Director nomination for Dunkirk. No, he did not get it for The Dark Knight. He did not get it for Inception. Imagine, Chris Nolan was not nominated for Best Director for a movie like Inception. That is just beyond me. That is a directorial feat, guys. And if Chris Nolan can't get a nomination for Inception, maybe Denis Villeneuve can't get one for Dune Part 2 as well. It's a possibility. But if that happens, I'll be beside myself. So Denis Villeneuve will be in my top 5. He will get nominated. He is getting nominated in my predictions. In my personal list, he'll obviously win. I haven't seen a lot of these movies. I know most of these movies will be great because I do love these kinds of Oscar movies when they do come around. I'm a cinephile. I love the smaller movies. But again, Dune Part 2 is the movie to watch out for. And if it wins, I'll be the happiest person. A couple of years back, I was gunning for Top Gun Maverick. I really wanted that movie to win major awards. Unfortunately, that did not happen. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Dune Part 2. I think it's a masterpiece of a movie, and I hope that it at least wins one major category. Maybe Best Editing, maybe Best Screenplay, maybe Best Picture, maybe Best Director. One of these, maybe. I'm not going to put Denis Villeneuve at number 1 because I don't think he's going to win. I hope that he wins, even though I haven't seen the other movies. I'm ready for a big blockbuster to win a major category Oscar. I'm ready for it. I've been waiting for it for a long time. I hoped Inception would win. It did not win. Other movies came around. Top Gun Maverick did not win. Like, people usually don't consider these big blockbusters as cinema. They don't think about it as cinema. So I'm ready for a movie like Dune Part 2 to win a major Oscar like Best Director or Best Picture. But I don't think the Academy is ready yet.